All right. Apologies for the delay, but now we can get started. Had to help my daughter with some homework quite late, but now it's settled and she's now going to bed. So, name of the day is Bath Toy. You can also call me Nate, you can call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And welcome to episode 7 of the How to Win Covenant 25 Monster Train series. Today we are covering the second of the exiled champions, Wyldenten, however you want to say it. The exile from the Awoken clan. As we've been doing with all of the other champions, we're doing a very similar setup. We're first going to start in the logbook, talk about some theory, some mechanics that are coming with Wyldenten, and then we will jump into the runs. And again, we're going to be doing all 4 clans, secondary clans, and explaining a little bit how I approach each clan, and then we'll see how it goes. Yesterday was really good. I mean, we had 4 runs, minimal restarts, continued our win streak. Let's hope that it continues today. It certainly doesn't always go great, but Wyldenten's a pretty good champion, so I'm hopeful that we'll also have a 4-game win streak, but we'll see how it goes. Let's jump into the logbook. As always, Wyldenten has 3 different upgrade paths. The first one is the Thornlord upgrade path. Thornlord has the text summon, add 3 sting spells to your hand, and on Enchant, gain +1 or 2 or 3 damage with increasing health totals. So we talked about summon before, we talked about Enchant before, but let's kind of break down how this fits together with Wyldenten. So the first thing about summon, so it's going to be played, you're going to get it every time you play him, which means that if Thornlord dies and you reform him, the summon trigger will happen again. You'll get 3 brand new stings when you play him. In addition, if you play a Transcend Imp, after you've played Wyldenten, Transcend Imp will also take the summon trigger and give you 3 more stings to play. So all of the same summon benefits apply. If you get the summon artifact, you get to create 6 stings, and so on and so on and so on. So that's the first thing to note, is that all of the summon effects apply with Wyldenten. Then you have Enchant. So similar to what we talked about last week with Tethys, and we'll talk about again tomorrow with Solgard. Enchant is when you play a spell, do an effect. In this case, the effect is increasing damage with the scaling dependent on his level. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. Every time you play a spell, you get some damage. In terms of Enchants, it's honestly a fairly weak Enchant compared to some of the others. You think at like level 2, that's the same damage that Siren of the Sea is getting, only Siren of the Sea is also scaling health. Now, of course, Siren of the Sea does not start with 100 health, so you do get some front-loaded health there, but in terms of damage, damage is quite low. Where Wyldenten tends to shine is in cards that need a lot of, in decks that need a lot of draw, because you start off with the 3 stings, you're going to have root seeds, and that combined means you're going to have pretty consistent draw. Even if you don't have draw artifacts, that can be extremely useful. The other way that Wyldenten becomes extremely useful is with other Enchants. So if you combine it with Stygian Guard, you can get a lot of benefit out of just Enchanting. You start off with basically 3 free Enchants at the beginning, and then all the draw means you're going to be Enchanting a lot more, plus Root Seeds. And, well, Root Seeds is 1 cost, Sting is 0 cost. So there's a lot of cheap or free spells you can use to scale up your units. And I should make the point now, Root Seeds is the best starter card in the game. So regardless of how good Wyldenten is, he is buffed tremendously just by virtue of Root Seeds being the card he starts with, because Root Seeds is just so good. Yeah, so that's what makes Wyldenten honestly super good. One of the drawbacks, and this is the drawback of all 3 upgrade paths, is that he's a little thick. He is 3 capacity, and Awoken's not known for its large capacity floors, and it only has 1 floor movement spell, which is Restoring Retreat. So interesting. We'll talk about that a little bit in more detail as we go into the next upgrade. So second is Strangler. Strangler has text sweep, and on strike, root the attacked unit. So a couple of things here. One is because he has sweep, this incentivizes you to put a lot of damage onto him because he's going to be hitting all over the floor. In addition, the strike effect applies per strike, meaning that if you get multi-strike on Strangler Wyldenten, you will double root, triple root, quadruple root units, meaning that even if Wyldenten dies, they'll stay rooted for a long time. And the extra roots, while not normally super relevant, could in some rare cases become valuable. I would say it's usually not the case, but it can be pretty valuable. Where Strangler really shines is in builds where sustain is not really an issue. If you can manage to sustain Wyldenten, you have guaranteed killing every unit that appears. As long as you're playing it on a floor where there's like no stealth or anything like that, if you're playing it on the middle floor or top floor, if you have unlimited sustain somehow, and there are some ways to get it, basically you're never going to worry about Wyldenten ever dying, and you will never have units reach your pyre. So it is what I like to call, a lot of the builds are different rat trap builds. We'll talk about different variations, but these rat trap builds with Strangler end up just suffocating the enemies. The other thing you have to worry about is that there is a unit capacity limit that's beyond just the pure capacity, and this is affecting both your side and the enemy side. There can only be 7 units on a floor at a time. If there are more than 7 units on the enemy side, the enemy will skip the floor, which means that while, yes, you could say you can go infinite and never have any leaks, in reality, if you start stacking more than 7 units, you're going to see leaks because they're just going to bypass the floor entirely. They'll skip and go all the way up to the pyre or up to the top floor, depending on where you put Wyldenten. So just be aware of that. It doesn't happen so often, and Wyldenten has enough raw damage that normally the case doesn't apply. But I certainly saw it in the Last Divinity when there are a lot more units that show up. But even in the base game, you can still see occasionally floors that have lots and lots of units. Probably the worst offenders are things like Seraph the Chaste, and what else? I mean, that's probably the worst one. Seraph the Chaste is pretty bad. Hello, Squeak Cheese Taker. Yeah, so that maybe we'll talk a little bit more about this, but yeah, basically the main thing with Wyldenten Strangler is that it's a way to just, again, rat trap or stop the enemies from progressing, which can be extremely valuable. Even as a deterrent, like let's say you're playing Umbra and you have a infinitely stacking, or not infinitely, but you have a stacking Gorger. You can use Wyldenten as a buffer while the unit gets on a lot of stacks. And then finally, when the boss comes, the boss kills Wyldenten because Wyldenten's kind of a pushover when it comes to Relentless, and then goes up to the top floor and gets wrecked by your Gorge unit. So there's a lot of possibilities here. Now let's move on to Predator. So Predator has text, Quick, and Enchant. So this is the only unit with the Enchant text. Enchant means that this is applied, this effect is applied to all units on the floor all the time. You do see it on enemy units, so there are enchanters that will enchant units with haste or enchant units with spikes, but Wyldenten is the only unit, friendly unit that has enchant. And in this case, he's going to apply Quick to every unit on the floor. As he upgrades, he also gains multi-strike, but his base stats don't change at all. So with Predator, some interesting things can become quite strong. So overstacking becomes really big. This is the basis of a lot of the Fast and Furious builds that I do. Fast and Furious is typically when you have rage, but just having this basically fast build tends to be quite strong in general. So overstacking becomes really important, and we'll talk about potentially getting that build as one of the ones we showcase. In addition, because of the multi-strike, by rank 3, you're really incentivized to play all of your enhancements and rage and other buffs onto Wyldenten because he's not only quick, but then he's also doing multi-strikes. You're getting more value out of that. That means Root Seeds no longer gives 2 damage, it gives 6 damage. So also very, very strong. In terms of mixing and matching, there's a couple mixed matches that I quite like a lot. Strangler plus Predator tends to be pretty good because you get the benefit of the quick and then you're sweeping. So a lot of times the backliners won't ever have a chance to attack, and then you just lock down the tanks, especially if you get like rank 2. It can be pretty good. The only issue with rank 2 Predator is that your health total is quite small, so you're probably going to need another tank unit in front in order to survive. But basically then you have guaranteed backline access for the whole run. The other combination, which is quite good, is one rank of Thornlord with either of them, especially if you're going Enchant. Then just, you can take Strangler, you can take one rank of Thornlord, or 2 ranks of Thornlord. I'm trying to remember which one gives more health. I think rank 2 does. You're going to end up getting pretty similar damage numbers with as you would with base Strangler, but now it can grow, and more importantly, you get the 3 stings, which is really helpful for kicking off your Incant builds. And similar if you're going Thornlord Predator, if you go Predator 2, you have the multi-strike, you get 1 Thornlord, you can scale up your damage through spell usage, and you get a lot more base health, or we get 10 more base health, which can be very valuable. So it's actually a pretty good mix and match. It's also pretty good to go all in on any one of them. I think Predator tends to be the most risky. Strangler is kind of the most hilarious, and then Thornlord is okay. It's not that great. From rank 2 to rank 3, the 30 health is the most valuable part. The extra 1 damage honestly doesn't tend to mean very much, but we'll see how it goes. So let's jump into the builds. Is it better? Is it worse than Sentient? I think it totally depends. Sentient can't do give your entire floor quick, and that can be extremely valuable. And the rat trap builds, if you have really good rat trap builds, it's one of the most brain dead builds you can do. So I would say yes, Sentient is certainly very consistent, but Wyldenten can become nuts very, very quickly. So, and yeah, exactly, Narninian, as I mentioned. It comes with Root Seeds, which is just hands down the best starter card in the game. So, all right, let's jump into some builds, and we'll start with Hellhorned. So Hellhorned, Awoken, my favorite is to do the Fast and Furious build. So here the idea is you get Predator, you get Hidden Passage, Restoring Retreat, a way to manipulate floors, and then you overstack the floor with a lot of demons. So the demons tend to do pretty decent damage, but the bigger part is that you try to get slate triggers onto like your what is it called? Your what is it called? My brain at night cannot think of names of things. The Branded Warrior. So you try to get the Branded Warrior, or you try to get things like Deranged Brute, and you overstack the floor and just go nuts with killing stuff. In that case, I tend to like to go Torch, because I don't really like the imps if you're going to overstack floors. So we're going to go do that. Plus, if we end up getting Thornlord, then the torches are going to be much more valuable than the imps will be. But yeah, so the idea is that we want to get floor manipulation, and we want to get a lot of big units that can go behind Wyldenten, or can alternatively block Wyldenten, and then we try to scale up with Rage. Let's see how it goes. Certainly not the only way you can play it, but it's a pretty solid build if you can manage it. So we don't start with any floor manipulation yet. We still have 2 rings for Hidden Passage, and then we have several rings for Restoring Retreat, so it's not that it's over yet. With Steel Enhancer, that certainly incentivizes going Predator, because then you get the added benefit with Multi-Strike. Hornbreak is also pretty good. Even both of them are actually pretty good with Thornlord as well. And Wildwood Custodian. Very interesting setup. So Predator or Thornlord both look good. Strangler I don't like at all with Hellhorned, so we will avoid Strangler because there's not a great way. Armor is just doesn't scale the way you need it to in order to deal with Relentless. So we're going to try to avoid Strangler, but we'll go with either of the other 2 and be perfectly happy. Firewall, I think, makes a lot more sense here. It protects against early stuff. And hi Jay, hi RS Jackson, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys enjoy. And we'll see how it goes. So we're going to do Predator, as we said. I think that makes the most sense at this point. That means that we could potentially get ×2 multi-strike, so ×3 hits. And then the Steel Enhancer and the Root Seeds become very, very strong. We can totally play this because we're going to... Basically, they're going to run into the Pyre Wall. And we should be totally fine with Relentless. The question is, do we even want to attempt to play on the middle floor? We're not going to play on the top. I think the middle floor actually looks very appealing to me. Because we can kill one of them because of the quick. And actually we can kill 2 of them because the Train Steward also gets quick. So we're not going to get the extra draw, but we should be able to kill fools pretty easily here. Let's Torch you. Root Seeds. And then I think... I mean, this is 5 damage as well. It's a different kind of 5 damage, but it's still 5 damage. And we can absorb 2 damage here without any issues. Let's pop you. And... I think we get Hornbreak again. I would like to play the other Root Seeds, but I think we're going to be fine during Relentless. And this prevents some damage to the... Okay, there we go. So we get double Steel Enhancers, double Root Seeds, and we can torch the backliner. We're not going to have any issues against this boss. Hey, Rough Lobster. Welcome to the stream. Very solid, straightforward first ring. Can't complain at all. Okay, so again, we're looking for floor manipulation. I don't actually love Sharpen here. Awoken's Rail Spike is kind of interesting. The only issues right now is the Deadweights and the Steel Enhancers, which are not good draws for the Awoken's Rail Spike, but in general it's quite good. We don't need Vinegrass. We already have backline damage with Hornbreaks and Torches. And again, it's not going to be Sharpened. So the question is, do we take Awoken's Rail Spike here? Oh man, getting 0-cost Root Seeds is always fantastic. But the question is, can we afford to play this when it comes up? That's true, we could use Vinegrass defensively. That's definitely an option. And if we overstack floors, that might become relevant. Ooh. This is kind of a tough choice. I'm actually leaning to skip, but I mean, both of these are definitely viable. The only problem I have with Spike right now is that we have, out of our deck of 22 cards, 4 of them are garbage draws, which is not super great. But I think I'm going to do the Spike. There's a lot of potential there. Welder Helper is some sustain, but again, I don't really want armor sustain. I don't think we need AoE here. And we're going to skip all this. We'll wait. Hopefully we get a... I also like Vent, but I just think this isn't the build for it. I'm not worried about backliners. I'm worried about getting enough damage. We can always upgrade the Horn Breaks to be +10, and then it's, I think, much better. We want Hellhorned units. We really want Hidden Passage. Consumer of Crowns is unplayable. I'll take the Horned Warrior. And we cannot afford... We cannot afford to play Large Stone because we can't fit him yet. I really want health on him. Health and... Actually, I don't want multi-strike. I just want, like, an extra damaging unit. We'll take the Rage for now. And then we'll re-roll and hope for multi-strike. We didn't get it. We don't need quick. There's a health pool. I think this is fine. Nope, score does not get affected by Covenant level. Score is affected by what you do in the game, and that's it. Hey, Sanguine Penguin. Well, we're on the first run, so time will tell. How do we want to do this? So we play Horned Warrior in the front, because it will have 34 damage. We can Root Seeds to get 35, and then we can play Wyldenten in the back. Horned Warrior also has basically the same amount of health. This just means that we get to kill both things, which is good for us. Yeah, exactly. Can only go up from here. Let's kill you. Root Seeds again. You're dying. That's good news. We can actually torch you to prevent damage on Wyldenten. And we should have no issues with the boss. This is actually a really good turn to draw this. Okay, we'll get one extra draw for one turn. Breaking the game right here. We're already killing him. Seems solid. We can torch you, give you more damage, and very easy ring 2. Now, it doesn't mean that this is going to be a surefire win. We still need to get... ooh, Restoration Detonation. That's not a bad card here. Glimmer, though. Glimmer might be better, because we still have some issues with getting damage. I'm also very nervous about how we're going to deal with Seraph. We don't have a tank or any major sustain yet. I'll take the Glimmer, though. Hidden Passage. Okay. So Hidden Passage is going to be our key. We're going to get as many units as we can now. What I'd really like here is probably... What? Do we even want a Hollow? I don't know what we want here. House Kermit. House Kermit's fine. Sweep is great. Yeah, that was obvious. Sweep is fantastic. Let's get extra damage here. Or extra health. You're going to be our tank. And we can get the extra rage as well. So that's our backline damage. Very, very strong. Yeah, really solid. Umbra could be... Oh, Umbra consumable. Never mind. Hellhorned consumable. I don't love it. But it gets... I'm going to skip. I don't think it's worth it. It's really bad. It's just really... You just don't get enough value out of it for a draw. But the sweep's going to be huge. Sweep means that backliners don't get to attack. So we're going to play you here. We're going to play you here for now. Let's block some damage. Okay, get a free Train Steward. And we can actually block the hit with the Train Steward. Save some life on our Horned Warrior here. Now we get our sweep. And then we just stack the sweep with all the damage. For now. Later on, we may change that and instead start transitioning over to hitting... Are you knocking people back? You are knocking people back. Now the whole floor is dead. We can Glimmer. Keep getting stats. Keep giving more stats to the sweep. What's our damage threshold at? We're not even close. Let's kill you. That way they kill him, he'll kill the backliner. We can torch you. We're still just fine though. We haven't taken any damage into our pyre wall, and we still have 15 armor, so no worries here. No damage, that's exactly what we want to see. And we're not going to have any damage there either. Let's prevent 2 damage to our pyre wall. Get up there. And yeah, more sweep. And we should be just killing it here. It's actually a lot closer than you would think. Having the Husk Hermit get knocked to the back was not the ideal, but now we're fine. So what do we want? We would really like some rage artifacts, and we need a rage generator. Channel Song. Do we have time? That's really the question. I mean, I'd love to hit like Husk Hermit with a Channel Song, would be nuts. But I just don't know if we have time. Maybe we take the chance and we just say we don't care who it hits. We just take it, let it hit something. That's a good question. Do we want to dupe? Oh, see, then you get something like Alpha Fiend. Certainly better than Rail Beater. When you have sweep, you don't need something like Rail Beater. Shattered Shell doesn't make sense. We already have a sweep. But Alpha Fiend is kind of interesting. I think I would rather just dupe the Husk Hermit, though, than take any of these. We'll go more draw. We're going to make most of our spells cheap or free. And I think I'm okay with just duping what we have now. Of course, I'd like to get more. Like to get more stuff out, but I think just duping the Husk Hermit makes a lot of sense. We may even remove Strangler. I think it's still Predator. With 2 sweep units, we're fine killing the back line. And again, just like before, we don't care about units hitting the Pyre because we have Pyre Wall. So we're not in any danger of taking damage. We already start with our sweep. Exactly what you want to see. So about that, we need to actually play on the bottom. And we might just do a 2-floor setup. Because, yeah. We need to kill at least a couple of them. So what we can do is play you. Get you up there, you're going to kill the whole floor. Obviously you're not quick, which is what we were hoping for, but we still should be just fine. We're taking 6 damage here, and then the Horned Warrior will kill the frontliner. Boom. Channel Song on a train, or okay, on a Custodian. Seems okay. Block the hits there. Glimmer, and more Root Seeds. And going into Relentless, we should be absolutely fine here. Ooh. What could we draw? Not a lot. I think we just have to get extra damage, and then maybe this hits something good. Okay, another Root Seeds. It's fine. Didn't change anything, but it will make a difference during Relentless. So now the question is, do we try to Hidden Passage twice? Very valid question. I think there's a lot of risk with trying it. We'd have to get it literally next turn. I think that's too risky. We'll just go with the solid setup here. Not try to go crazy. Does Glimmer make a difference? I don't know. How are we doing? Great, we're killing him. All you can ask for. In fact, we're keeping our Husk Hermit alive. Get up there. Torch you one. Cool. Very solid. So now we have 3 units to put behind. We still need... Ooh, Awake. Awake is a very solid heal. Ooh. Ooh. I think we need it. There's a good chance we still take damage. We skip this. And we don't have any more unit upgrades to get, so we're going to go spells. Although I would love the removal. We have a lot of money. Let's go... let's make Awake cheap. Extra damage onto Glimmer. Do we want the double stack Awake? I don't think so. I don't think 6 regen is going to cut it. -1 on Awake. Permafrost onto Channel Song. +10 onto a Hornbreak. And we'll leave it at that for now. And we're going to start prioritizing removal. But we still want to dupe the sweep again. Having multiple sweeps is always good. This should not be a problem. I'm hoping that we're going to get enough damage quickly enough that we can kill most things. Yeah, I mean, like, this floor doesn't not represent any danger at all. So we can go... Let's play this now. Okay. That's fine. We're going to play you, stats. Cool. Ascend, sweep, stats, Root Seeds. Okay. None of these are particularly great. Although we can, actually, no, we Hornbreak you. And then we draw. Okay, you get to grant us 1 extra draw this turn, and then you die. Sorry, bud. That's life. Boom. I think they have enough damage to kill him up there. Glimmer. Awake. And Root Seeds. It's still not a lot of damage, though. It's a little bit concerning. Pop you. Double Root Seeds. And we will get Awake, guaranteed, next turn. Which means we can move our buddy up. Start stacking you full of more damage. And I think we're good, but it's not like an auto win here. I think Horn breaking you makes sense, then we can just Root Seeds 1. So we're doing... yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. It's not an auto win. Huh. Because he's doing 35 damage. 427, he's going to kill us. So how do we do this then? Put Wyldenten in the back? Be greedier with Channel Song. That's a way we can do it. So let's try that. Let's be greedy with the Channel Song. Try to get the sweep unit with it. Or even Wyldenten. Like Wyldenten with it would be really solid too. Can we afford to do that? That is a very valid question as well. Let's go like this. Let's go Wyldenten. Space is a real thing that exists in this game. Let's try this again. Let's put Wyldenten up there. So we're going to go... Wyldenten, Horned Warrior, Husk Hermit. Start stacking you. We need to keep this Horned Warrior alive. How do we do it? How do we do this? The real question is, can we afford to play Wyldenten at the end and Channel Song him? The problem is if we Channel Song him, we don't get to play all the Root Seeds and Steel Enhancers on him along the way. What if we do it like this? Let's play you and you. Now we're killing the floors pretty quickly. We can play you here, buff your stats. We'll keep Channel Song. We don't need to play this Husk Hermit yet. We can wait. Hidden Passage, one of them. Prevents some damage. Okay. And we're going to pop you. Play both of these guys. We should be good here. Okay. Alright. Now, we only have the one unit, so we can play Channel Song to get our bigger sweep up top. We can Glimmer. We can Awake. There's one Hidden Passage. We're going to have to draw a second one. I think it's not possible. Oops. Wrong unit. Yeah, we'll put you up here. Does not do anything. Steel Enhancer. Awake. Root Seeds. And I think we're just as bad as we were before. I don't think that's just going to change anything. Well, it's actually slightly better. $655. Wow. That was surprisingly much better. He only has 60 health left. We can't kill him at these numbers. Unfortunately, we can't get him down to below 30. So we'll take 2 hits, 70 damage minus 15. We'll take 55 damage. Okay. Problem is that it kind of gives us an indication of how Seraph might go. We're going to play it. And my thought is, spreading spores, that could be a way. We'd have to get a lot of them and remove a lot of cards, but I think that's an out. March of Shields. So that even allows us to put whatever unit we want in the front. And what we're going to do now is we're going to play Channel Song on Wyldenten. That's how we're going to start it off. We need relics desperately. Rage relics would be awesome. Okay, Consume Crown is great. Bloating Fungus is also okay, but I think we're going to go with the damage here. I don't think we need any of this. I'm going to re-roll. And units, no. We have one thing that places, I just don't get any of this. We don't need the -2 because most of our units are going to get pulled out of our hand from the beginning. The best relics overall. I mean, you could make a case for Awoken. They have pretty good relics. Hellhorned are also pretty good. Stygian Guards, basically only double incants. Apart from that, they're not very great. I don't know. Hard to say. Well, that's not great. Luckily, we can do this. And maybe we draw a better card. Okay, we draw the Glimmer. That's great. And start stacking you. Cool. Melting has some... I mean, a lot of them are contextual for within the clans. So, I mean, a lot of them are really good within the clans. It's just a matter of which ones are good outside of the clans as well. Keep stacking. Okay. I said we were going to Channel Song him. We didn't, but I think it's still okay. I think we're actually going to Hidden Passage you first, and then bring this guy to the front. We'll get there with Wyldenten eventually. I can now I can't Channel Song. I'm going to wait to play Channel Song next turn to get this guy back. Kill you. Root Seeds and hit you. Okay. The rally trigger is going to be pretty annoying. Although we can Hidden Passage, which is good. Play you up top. Smack these fools. Give you more regen. Give you more regen. Okay, now we have a solid run going. I just think that the Consume Crown... Oh, but yeah, you're probably right. I was just thinking that if we could get more damage onto these guys, we'd be better, but you're probably right. I guess it really depends on how trim we can make the deck. If we can make the deck like super trim, then the Consume Crown just becomes really strong. Stish0715, thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. So far this is going pretty well. Let's go Root Seeds. And I think Awake here. Get more regen on this guy. We'll take 6 damage. But then after that we should be fine. Keep stacking. Keep spreading spores. Sweep. And smack. Cool. How are we doing? We're killing him. It's really all you could ask for. Steel Enhancer. And then another Root Seeds. We still are pretty close though. Just the sheer volume of units that's saving us at this point. So we're going to go to any shop now. We're going to start eating Train Swords because they are not good units to obviously start with in your middle floor. A second Channel Song. Or Cycle of Life. Cycle of Life -1 and holdover could be really relevant. Or -2. I'm going to take 1 Ember. I think we get enough draw out of the root seeds that we can afford to take an Ember here and play a little bit more expensive spells. This is fantastic. We get the removal on the same side as the spell upgrades, which is what we want. Hold over. And I think we need to hold over on Cycle of Life at 2 cost. And then we can just stack all the health onto our front unit. Just reroll. -1 onto Spreading Spores. Permafrost onto what? Maybe Aroken's Rail Spike? I don't know. Sure. And then, in addition, I want to start removing torches. They're pretty bad now. We're going to get rid of all the torches, which leaves us with a pretty solid overall deck. We might even get rid of one of the Horn Breaks. Do we want Strangler? I don't think so. I think Predator's great. We have enough damage. We just need to get more for Relentless. We need more damage for Relentless. We don't need Sweep. Spikes is a little scary, but I think we can manage it with the Awake. Okay. So there's all of our dudes. Start with you. Oh, wait. Just kidding. We want to wait. We want to play him with Channel Song. So we'll wait. Try to kill as much as we can before he gets there. I think we just go Welcome's Rail Spike here. Cool. Torch. Now we're hoping that everything doesn't die right away. There's Wyldenten. Now he's much thicker. We can sweep. Continue to increase your size. Do that, and we will greed a bit. We didn't kill that guy, which is kind of annoying. There's our Ascend. Now everybody's happy. You're going to hit us 3 times 15. We're going to take 30 damage here. It's not great, but we'll survive. Livewire UMD. Thanks for the subscribe. Hopefully you don't have to use it, but you now have the Never Lucky emote. Alright, we can Glimmer. Give you even more health, and stack up our buddy here. Cool. So we took basically 30 damage for the trial. It's probably worth it, but it is close. Spreading Spores is still the priority. Make sure we have plenty of regen here. Spreading Spores, Steel Enhance, and just kill you. Yeah. Okay. So how are we doing against the boss? Well, we can heal quite a lot on you. Continue to stack that regen, continue to stack that health. Root Seeds, Steel Enhancer. Let's just kill him. He's one where you gotta be really careful. So we're gonna play it safe and just kill him. Okay. Edge Prior is certainly fascinating, making all the healing spells free. All one of them. I guess 2. It'd make Glimmer and Awake free. It's not nothing. What are we gonna go with at the end? Probably gonna go right side, or we could go left side and buff them up, and then dupe one of the other units. That would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's also true. It could get Channel Songed, which is certainly something to think about. Let's just skip. And skip here. And as much as I would like to get another unit, we have exactly 4, which just means that we have them all drawn and we can already get the channel song rolling. Hold over. I think we want a free spreading spores. Let's check out what we get from the Merchant of Trinkets here. Well, that would have been really good. Gain 7 Ember the first turn. It's not really needed. Daze is kind of interesting if we were going to play on the bottom floor, but I don't think that we can, obviously, because the units aren't starting there. Thorn Fruit's good, and Thorn Casing's good. Yeah, we'll take those. And then we'll just upgrade spells some more. Maybe Yeet a spell, actually. That might be better. Slayer 3. Slay 3R3. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for the subscribe. Rideless, if you're also watching on YouTube, thanks for the subscribe. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Holdover Inferno, it's good, but it can't deal with bosses is the biggest problem. It can if you like get spell weakness, but without spell weakness, it's pretty hard to defeat bosses with it. I'm actually inclined to just remove one of the torches. I guess this is a kind of removal. It's another version of removal. And then we can reroll and make something cheaper, give something extra damage. That's probably better. Let's give it to... Let's make -1 on a Root Seeds, and then add damage to a Hornbreak. Okay. So this seems like a pretty solid setup here. Certainly not what you want to see, but luckily we can just smack this guy with a nice sting there. We're going to stack you up, Hornbreak you, and we will start Root Seeds on this one, who's going to be in the back. Okay. This is where it gets scary. We need... There's Channel Song and Hidden Passage. Okay, so we're fine. And suddenly... From the heavens comes an instant victory. Oh, wait, not an instant victory. We're going to move you to the front. Start stacking this guy with as much damage as we can get. We would love to have been able to play the Cycle of Life, but it's not in the cards for this turn. Okay. Sap is certainly annoying. We may need to... Well, You have 3 right now. What do we have left in the deck? A lot of 0-cost stuff. This is not the time to play a Wilkins Hollow. We want to wait. And in that case, I think we need to keep some of these guys doing more damage. Glimmer here is really good. We can stack more armor, stack more regen, and then just kill one of them. Just in case. Because the sap's going to be pretty annoying as this continues. I guess we do cover that, though, with the spreading spores to a certain extent. Cycle of Life is really good. Smack you. What do we have left? We're going to still wait on Wilkins Rail Spike here. Do we actually wait? And let's just play it. Okay. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Okay. How are we doing? Well, it's not amazing. We are going to have a lot of spikes by the end, though, and a lot of HP. I really should be considering putting more on. He's 14 sap, minus 28. We're never getting over that. We're just going to have to stack here. Keep giving you armor. Luckily, we have Pyre armor, so we're not taking quite as much damage as we could. And I think we may need to sting this guy. That gets him below the threshold. It's pretty important. Smack you. Now we start stacking lots of spikes and lots of regen. Yeah, the Arninian did really good. Very, very impressive run. Did really well. Did good. He did well. I don't know. Good and well are different, I guess. Okay, we can't allow any more leaks, which is a problem because we're going to allow a lot of leaks here. How do we deal with this? We might not be able to. We're just getting too much sap. We have 14 regen. Not really what you want to see. We're going to take 4 more hits. So basically what we have to do here is we have to... okay, we don't win. We have to try again. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this a little bit different. We're going to split the floors. And we're going to split the floors by sending units to the top floor and slowly move everybody up to the top. That's the play. Stack you. Kill you. There we go. Yeah. So now we can channel song. Get Wyldenten nice and thick. And... let me think. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play you here. You're immediately dying. Well, that's certainly not what you want to see. What if we Cycle of Life? Does he live? That's only 30. If we Steel Enhancer... Steel Enhancer. Cycle of Life. He still dies. Okay. Let me think. Kill you. Spreading. Root Seeds. I don't know why I'm playing on him. Normally you want the backliner to get it, but it's fine. We're going to play this. We're going to put Wyldenten up top. So he'll be the first one up top. And we will bring you up there with him. And then currently, we want you to kill things with Sting. Or not with Sting, with spikes. Okay. We can Cycle of Life into Awake. We can Glimmer here. And smack him. Cool. Okay. Spreading Spores, Cycle of Life. Oh man, I would love a Woken's Rail Spike to hit the Cycle of Life. That would be huge. We may... I don't think we can go for that though. Still gonna stack you with all the Steel Enhancers. Root Seeds. Smack you for 20. Double Root Seeds. Okay. We need some health ASAP. This might not cut it here. I guess we can always ascend him. Let me think. Cycle of Life. March of Shields. We can Horn Break this guy. Spreading Spores. Sting. Steel Enhancer puts him not high enough. My gosh, this is tough. The problem is the guy behind him just dies as well. Just a bad deal all around. Let me think. What if we don't hidden passage right away? Oh, but then this guy just dies. Play you up top. Root seeds. Steel enhancer, sting, rail spike. We hit cycle of life. That is massive. Okay, okay. And suddenly, a build emerges. We only need Wyldenten here. Let's start moving up one at a time, each of these guys. Now the hidden passage is free as well. And we can start spreading the sap out between the two floors. Fantastic. Yeah, hit this guy. Nobody cares about him. Spreading spores. Cycle of life. I don't want to waste the armor. Let's play this here for now. Triple root seeds. And we can still torch something. Wow. Okay. Wasn't amazing, but still going okay. Stack. Kill ya. Smack, smack. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what's this damage at? This is 130. It's 82 extra damage to the middle unit, which is pretty good. Okay. Let's bring up the Horned Warrior now. Oh no, we bring up you next, Wildwood Custodian. Just keep stacking this guy. We are in danger. How close? Popping you... I mean, it helps. Somehow that keeps us... Oh, because we killed this guy before he has a chance to attack, that's why. We need that awake, like, next turn, or we're just dead. Okay. That's not great. Cycle of life. Awake. Glimmer here. Awake here. Spreading spores, spreading spores. Hidden passage U. Double root seeds. And we're getting him below the damage threshold. That's pretty good. Okay. Alright, cycle of life. Spreading spores, spreading spores. Steel enhancer, steel enhancer. Kill this fool. Wow, we're actually gaining 20, 20. That means we get 3 hits from him, which is much better. We might just manage this somehow. Okay, little sketch. Spreading spores. Spreading spores. Spreading spores. Sting. Sting. Extra damage. Extra damage. I think we just kill this guy. No, he's gonna die anyway. It would add another 100 damage to Seraph. Oh, it doesn't. It's the same. Oh, we actually lost some damage, that's why. Don't think we're gonna make it here. Just a hunch. Pretty close, pretty close. We just needed to be able to get all of them on the same floor. How did we not get enough hidden passages that time? That's pretty crazy. But that was the, I mean, that was the way to set it up. Maybe we just let this Wildwood Custodian die and not stress about it. It does remove one draw though, which is like kind of annoying because the draw is pretty helpful. Let's give you all the stacks like we did before. Play that. I have some other thoughts of things we could try. Get you up. Shattered Shell, Deranged Brute. That's a hard one. Don't have a good answer for you. I mean, Deranged Brute's like always pretty good, but you have to have the Rage. If you don't have the Rage, it's obviously pretty bad. Okay, so what we're going to do now is play this to get our free Hidden Passage and free Spreading Spores and free everything else. Then I'm going to start with... I'm going to put the Wildwood Custodian last because it doesn't really matter. Let's put the Sweep up first. Start killing stuff. Oh, we could have Glimmered. But we wanted Cycle of Life to be free. Yeah, it's really dependent on Rage. If you have the Rage for it, it's really good. If you don't, it's obviously not nearly as good. How much damage do you need? You're at 12 sap. Minus 24. Plus 8. 21. We only need 2 Root Seeds to actually hit him. Torch. And then March of Shields, Root Seeds. I think that's okay. He'll come down and sap them now. Pop you. Then we bring up the Horned Warrior. Keep stacking. Okay. Pop you. And then Root Seeds. And I think it's as much damage as we can get on you. And... not going to be enough. Let's put it onto this guy instead. Hold on. 64. Oh, he's going to die first. Let's put it on to 133 plus 15. Yes. And then he's going to take 22 spikes damage. 111, 126. Oh, I thought we would have a damage threshold there. My bad. Dang it. Okay. So, cycle, spreading, 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 awake, glimmer, double Root Seeds, puts you below, another one doesn't do anything, this also does not do anything, we should have put it on you, but it's fine, it's fine. Oh, actually that would have saved us damage, hopefully we didn't just die because of that. Where is our Hidden Passage? My goodness. This guy's gonna kill us anyway. Where did our Hidden Passage go? Our Hidden Passage just disappeared. Like, is it because of all of the Spreading Spores? Man, it just was not. Okay. Yeah, Spreading Spores and Stings. Fair enough. It's actually better, I think. Having Rage Does Not Decay would have helped out a lot here too. I wonder, what if we tried the single floor setup, but with the card draw like we had before? And we just don't stress about the leaks. So we can play this now. And then we can just keep stacking Cycle of Life forever. Spreading Spores forever, Root Seeds. And you know what? Get up there. Yeah. Ascend him instead. Maybe that's the way. Alright, let's keep stacking. Keep stacking. You guys are all dying, so let's sting you. Steel Enhancer, Steel Enhancer. And triple root into Hornbreak on you. Cool. Alright. Spreading Spores. Spreading Spores. Awake. Hidden Passage. How close are we? 59, 59 plus 13. It's not a lot. 22 though. 22 is a lot. That put him to 133. He's getting 118, 126, 131. I think if we do both of these, we actually hit the extra guild, the next Gilded Wing for 1 damage. Oh, but we can't play both. 133. Okay. Oh, but he also takes spikes damage. That's enough. What? Oh, because he dies before he takes spikes damage. I'm a fool. Okay. Well. He's below the threshold. We can't get him. Oh, we can get him lower. We'll get him as low as we can get him. Hey, Joe Luigi. Joe Luigi, thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying this difficult finish on this run. Let's see if we can't get some magic rolling here. This helps, I think. Is that better here? You have to get below 160, but we can do that pretty easily with a sting. Glimmer here. Does the sting make a difference here? Sting plus Horn Break would be 35 damage. Stack you up first. Okay, 142. 142. We would have exactly... Okay, so then we do this, and we kill this. We take 4 hits. And we have to ascend him. But we can't. Can we get enough damage otherwise? Nope. Restart again. Okay, so we have to play this a little bit better. We're super close. We just need to get down to where we're actually killing everything with that one floor. Actually, I have a really crazy idea. Full of crazy ideas today. This one actually might work. Oh, actually, that's a decent thought. But, okay, we'll do this in conjunction with something else. So, We're going to do two things at once. We're going to do this. Smack ya, and we'll stack the damage onto you. Okay, that's all fine. Then, do this like we do. Get him in there, and stack him up. We play double root seeds, and we're good. Okay, then the play is slightly different now because we drew some different cards, but you know, it's fine. In fact, what we can do is now we need a Glimmer there. I think we still just play this for 4. We only draw 3 cards because that's how this game works. Our Hidden Passage is no longer free. We made a mistake. We needed to not play another Root Seeds. So, okay, I think I have it down though. What we're going to do is we're going to stack damage onto the Husk Hermit. In addition, we are going to move the Wildwood Channeler up to the top and try to keep him alive as long as we can. To try to reduce a little bit the sap on the floor. Even if he only lives for a little while, it'll make a big difference. Because the one hit that he's going to absorb from Seraph like does not mean anything. Okay, so we play you, move you to the front, 1 Root Seeds. Okay. Now we get the perfect next turn, where we can Awoken's Railspike exactly these 4 cards. We send this guy up, and we Spreading Spores, Cycle of Life, Sting you in preparation. Okay. And it's very easy to just sting this guy and be done with it. We're actually not going to sting him though. We're going to Hornbreak him. Keep stacking here. Smack you. Also increase Spreading Spores and triple Root Seeds. Yeah. So, that's 1 turn of no sap. They'll come down and get sap now, but we're already stacking a lot better. Awake, Root Seeds. Okay, what are our damage thresholds right now? 11, 14, let's do the math. 11 plus 14 plus 61 plus 61, 147. Both of these together will plus 20 plus 22. 189. That's enough. $91 damage onto him. That's great. Okay, he's going to go up and sap the top. Okay, he's going to sap there again just for kicks. We're going to play 1 Cycle of Life to keep him alive. I think that's not going to kill us in the long run. And damage threshold again here is pretty tight. Let's just check it. What are you at? 140. I mean, you're good. We could sting you 1 to get 2 hits with you. But let's count damage again. So we're doing 9 plus 8 plus 64 plus 64. 145, but he's gaining 30. So if we add 35 damage, that's enough. So then we do this. Oh, yeah, you're totally right. Just do March of Shields up top. Yeah. That would have been better than doing the spikes. Absolutely. So we're going to go 1 Sting here. We're going to do Hornbreak plus Sting. Gets us another 96 damage onto that guy. Okay. We will consider this floor. Probably just Hornbreak the backliner. Or no, we glimmer. We glimmer the floor. Glimmering is perfect because it actually puts him at the perfect damage amount. Now he's going to do exactly 2 hits. So we can do this. I should have moved him up first. That's okay. I can move him up now. He still dies to the sweep. Spreading spores. Spreading spores. Awake. Damage again. So let's do the math. 13 plus 8 plus 68 plus 68 equals 157 plus 20, 177 plus 15, 190. It's perfect. And we can root seeds twice. Smack you. Horn break, 115. Perfect. Take 2 hits. And Marcha shields you. Well, actually, we didn't even have to keep this guy alive anymore. We don't care. Let's just stack everything onto you. More stats, more regen, more regen. This just outright kills it. We could reduce the damage here if we want. It probably doesn't matter. It's probably better just to kill things here. I mean, I guess we keep it alive for posterity. I don't know. Alright, it's looking a lot better, though. Actually killing Seraph. So it took us, like, a lot of science to get there. But the science prevailed. And suddenly we're killing Seraph without losing any one of our units. My goodness. So, what really killed us here was never getting a Rage Relic. Especially if we can have gotten Rage Does Not Decay, would have made this a whole lot easier. But it is what it is, and we try to make it work as is. But man, that was certainly a puzzle. So that, I mean, that works much better when you have Rage, because then Temperament isn't nearly as difficult to deal with. Alright, so now for Stygian Guard, basically very straightforward. You need at least 1 Thornlord. Thornlord makes a massive difference with the incanting. We're going to go Foregone Power here, and what you want is a single unit on the same floor, maybe even 2 units on the same floor as Wyldenten, and you just go incant, 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 incant as much as you can. So we will try to get capacity, at least 1 extra capacity, so we could fit like a Wyldenten plus like a totem plus a backliner. That's really what you want. We'll see if we can get it. Alternatively, we just go Frostbite build, and we use Wyldenten also for... yeah, sure, you could also go a frontliner. So he could be a backliner or a frontliner, depending on how we build him. If we go all in on Thornlord, he'll probably be a frontliner. If he goes all in, if we go Thornlord plus like Predator, we'd put him as a backliner. So we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, it's all about the incants, so that's why Thornlord becomes extremely valuable. So ideally, we start with it, or get it rather quickly. Patient makes things interesting. What would help now is getting Silence, so we can reduce his triggers. And then for Sustain's going to be a little rough. I'll have to think about how we're going to sustain through Seraph the Patient's damage. I guess incanting we'll have to do. Units being cheaper is going to be great if we get sap totems. That could also be what we do, is get sap. We haven't gone Strangler yet. Let's go Strangler. We could also get a hold over Days. So Siren of the Sea, or Song of the Siren, or something like that. No, I will always pick it. Like, we will play all 3. But yeah, it is definitely... Sorry. It is definitely possible to never see the 3rd one. Yeah, you can just get the same 2 showing up every time. It's pretty rare, but it does happen. Okay, so we're going to play here. And we're just going to blast these fools. No risks taken. Cool. Root Seeds. Root Seeds and Foregone Power. Ice Tornado kills most of them. Fantastic. Get rooted, fool. Alright. Seems good. Pretty solid early fight here. We'll take Steel Enhancer here. We want 0 cost spells. Energy Siphon is certainly interesting. We don't really... I mean, it's pretty good with Ice Tornado. You have to have a unit on the floor to play it, though, which is kind of annoying. I don't think we're going to take it. I think we'll skip. I'm going to take Cold Celia here with the idea that we get Large Stone and Quick, and that can be like our bottom floor clear for a lot of the run. We're going to go another Stygian banner, hopefully for Enchant, and Nameless Siren. We want heavy scalability with damage. -1 onto Root Seeds. Yeah, we'll +10 on the Ice Tornado, then we'll keep going. Then we want 2 ranks of Thornlord if we can get it. Spikes is a bit scary, but we'll just not play the Siren on the same floor. And we'll try to kill them before they get there. Interesting. Let's go Wyldenten. And honestly, I feel like just blasting those floors better. Go there, but like, I don't know. This might just be better. Yeah, I mean, we keep the thing alive. Nothing hits the next floor. Just stack you up. Play you up here, play you up here, Enchant. Cool. Root you. Root Seeds kills both backliners. We didn't even need to root there. Let's get you Frostbite. Cool. How we doing? We're killing him. What could you ask for? Absolutely nothing. No damage in the first 2. Exactly what you want to see. But we need... What do we need? Another Steel Enhancer? Sting, maybe? For the draw? I guess we'll take a Sting. It's not great. Offering Token's really good. We need... we're gonna get this. We need a Totem. That's what we need. I'm gonna go for the artifact here. There's some really good artifacts we could get. Iron Drop Cage. Although we only have Restoring Retreat. No, that's not true. We actually have a Song of the Sea. Or Siren Song. Siren Song would be amazing with Drop Cage. It's 5 days. I'm gonna do it in the hopes that we get one of the 2. Because Days is like an auto win against Seraph the Patient as well. Let's get rid of a Train Steward. Okay. But yeah, we really need Days though. We need some kind of Days, I think. Silence would also help, but Siren Song would be like massive. Get holdover on it. That's 5 days for any units that are hitting the pyre. That's pretty nuts. Let's go. Days. Really weird. We're gonna do it like this. I don't know how we're gonna keep this guy alive. We might not be keeping this guy alive. I'm not really sure. Just get as much frostbite as you can, Roland. Yeah, I think you're just dead. Like right away. We can blast some fools. That helps. We're gonna root one of them and then play... I don't know. This is a really sketch one. I don't know how we're gonna manage this, to be honest. You're all gonna go to the top. It's not what you want to see. Whew. Play this. Get rid of one of the sharpens. What if we were to play both stewards here? I don't know how these guys are not dying. So I guess it's 2, 7, 5. And root seeds here. Okay. We killed some of them. It's not looking great. Root you. You're dying. You're gonna do 2 damage to the pyre. It's like whatever, man. And I don't see us winning this. I think we're gonna have to replay this. Okay, you need. Oh yeah, you're just in. We're in dire straits here. You're dying right away. This is bad news. Bad news. We can do that, keeping you alive for no reason, because you're going to die soon anyway. Just get as much damage as you can. Make sure that thing dies. There's no haste. That's kind of what I was worried about. Wow. Good luck to us. Ice Tornado does 90. We picked the wrong one, as one does. We're going to be doing around 45 damage. And he's going to hit us 6 times. Yeah. Okay, we take 42 damage. So be it. Unleash the Wildwood. Yep. We need some sustain. There's a Siren of the Sea. Or a Guardian of the Unnamed. We're going to go Siren of the Sea. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have the two sweep units on the same floor. We're going to have an incant floor. And we're just going to go all of our incants on the incant floor, except for the sustain, which we'll keep on the top. Totem, please. Fan-frickin-tastic. Alright. Now we have a build. We want large stone on the totem. No, we don't. We want large stone on Cold Celia. We still want her to be quick, if we can manage it. Extra health onto the totem. Generic stats onto the totem. Multi-strike. Quick. Quick on the sweep. And health. And damage. Okay. This is going to be good. Thornlord, fan-frickin-tastic. Alright. We're not going to incant him, though. We're just getting him to be able to incant the other floor. We don't need him to incant. We just need him to keep everything there while our incants get insane. This is what I talked about with having a holding floor with the Wyldenten, and then you have your actual floor who is stacking up, getting ready for Relentless. Should be fine. Sustained game's going to be a little bit tricky, but I think with the sweep we should be in a pretty good shape. So we play both. Oh, we can't fit them both! I'm a fool! Alright, we're going to do this then. Play you here. Good luck. Oh my gosh. Steel Enhance you. Sting. Root. And then also played... No, I played them in the right order. We're good. Okay. Unleash. Just need to get them down to 0 damage. 1, 2. Spikes. Foregone power. Let's go offering into root seeds, root seeds, root seeds, foregone power. Boom! Sting, sting, root seeds, sharpen, foregone power. Boom. Sting, sting, unleash the wildwood, steel enhancer, ensnare, root seeds, ice tornado, foregone power. Get wrecked. It's actually not bad. It's not bad. Quick. Yeah, quick is actually really good. We'll take it. And Frenzied Swarm. There's a daze. It's not the daze we want, but it is a daze. I think we're gonna hold out for a siren or a song of this. Siren Song is the word I'm looking for. We will increase capacity at least once. We do want more unit upgrades. We would like to get Founding Seal. Vapor Funnel is fine. Enchant armor onto Siren of the Sea. We just want multi-strike. Fine, more damage. There you go. Congrats. I guess I could have put some sustain on there. -1 and holdover would be the ideal upgrades for Siren Song. And then we honestly just yeet most of our deck. We can fit you plus the totem. And then you guys up top. You here with a train steward. And you're probably fine here. We'll give you the steel enhancer. Congrats. And then we'll just get that floor ready. Alright, here we go. There we go. Just reduce all the damage. Yeah, you're good. So now we just... Oh, yeah, you're going to take some damage too. That's fine. Root seeds, offering, get rid of this. And just use that. Cool. Well, this is not great. Ice Tornado's going to have to... Oh, no, we can... we just need to reduce damage. We need to reduce a lot of damage. Still not great? Still not great. Okay. Well, we're losing Wyldenten. Now you need to be quick. We can ensnare something. Give you sharpen here. Ensnare one of you. Double foregons. Single foregons. Okay. You're gonna kill all them. You're gonna kill. That's fantastic. Let's give you Steel Enhancer so you don't die right away. We can actually just outright kill this guy so don't take any damage. And save damage there. Stats. Buffer. That. Okay. We will try. Sap does not matter on this guy unless he's going to die to spikes. Which, I mean, it's actually possible. We could get him to die to spikes. If we can get more than 5 sap. Seven sap. Get in there. Oh crap. He didn't die to sap. Or he didn't die to spikes because this guy doesn't have spikes. Whoops. Alright, let's just stack up then. Get as much stats as we can here. Oh, actually spikes is pretty good. Frostbite. Alright, how we doing? Actually killing him. Wow. Cool. Whew, scary stuff though. Firewall's fine. Preserved Thorns, fantastic. Unnamed Tome. Love it, love it. Okay, so we have the silence, we just need the stun. We have all unit upgrades, although the removal is appealing. I think we're still gonna go spell upgrades here. Run unlocked. Not completely. We still have to deal with melee weakness, which is a little bit of a problem, but okay, we want Unleash the Wildwood to be held over so we can guarantee that Wyldenten never dies. And let's make these root seeds still cheaper. I'm actually cool with just like having one of these consume. We're not going to need them for all of the run. Monster Rail Spike. Do it, Train Steward. Once we increase capacity, we're just fine. Then we can fit basically everything we want. We can even dupe the sap totem, so we get insane amounts of sap onto Seraph after it's been silenced. That will help out a lot. Okay. So play you. Play you. Play you. Play you. Cool. Hey, Sal-Link. Thanks for the raid. And Sal-Link's viewers, welcome to the stream. We are getting our butts handed to us here in incredible fashion. Good luck. Immediately dies. But now that we have the sap totem out, we should be in a little bit better shape. So we can go nuts here. Stats, root. We just want to stack all the sap we can onto Fel here. Good luck. Seems pretty good. I misjudged the spacing or the size on these units, and now I'm regretting it. Now it's pretty solid. It was not pretty solid until we got the sap totem. But you know how one thing can make all the difference, right? Alright. Keep on keeping on. Very cool. Come to the bottom, Fel. Welcome. $12 sap's pretty good. Alright, here we go. Pretty good. This is not even our final form yet. Alright, now... Offering, Deep Offering is very, very appealing. Although Awoken's Rail Spike is also very appealing. The problem is a lot of our stuff is already 0 cost. I actually don't think this is appealing at all. Ancient Synergy, don't think we need it. Deep Offering at 0 cost is pretty good. It's just 5 draw in a turn with a deck full of 0 cost stuff. That's pretty good. I think we'll take the Deep Offering here. And now we want capacity so we can actually do the floors how we want to do the floors. And yeah, we're gonna go left path here. We will miss out on relics, but we're gonna get some hopefully decent spells. More free root seeds. Now the plan is to put Cold Celia and Wyldenten on one floor. Because she's quick, she'll kill the backliners, they'll keep them static. And then we put our 3 Enchanters, the Lodestone, the Siren of the Sea, and we dupe the Lodestone so that we have basically double saps. They go to the second, exactly. They move up. They auto move up. I don't like... I guess we could do this on the Sting. That's fine. Permafrost on anything? Don't really think so. I think we just re-roll here. -1 on Deep Offering. And I don't really want to remove Consume on anything. Sure. I don't really want these Ice Tornadoes. We're gonna go double Thornlord here for the HPs. We're gonna get more than enough Incant to overcome. We only have to Incant 5 times to have as much damage as we would get from Strangler rank 2, so. Armor plus 20. It's fine. Strangler doesn't care. Yeah, I mean, that's all there is to it. He just doesn't care. And we have hold over Unleash the Wildwood, so as long as they don't outright kill him, which they don't, then we're completely safe. We're not even going to worry about other stuff. We're just going to only play Unleash the Wildwood down there when we need to, and then everything else will go incanting up top. Right now we don't need to do this. This is not bad. Get out of the deck. Okay. Alright, this is where things get interesting. We're going to play you here. Play you here. And bring you back to full. We want to. Oh, we want to root seeds you actually. Yeah, we're still incant here. Silence, you fools. Give you quick as well. That seems really good. All right, see you later, Sanguine Penguin. Sure. And then start stacking up here. Very cool. Unleash. And go nuts. Get rooted, fool. The nice thing is because of the quick sweep, we never have to worry about them actually ever getting multi-stricken. I don't know what the proper way to say that is. They will never get hit with multi-strike. Alright. Should be good now. Actually doing decent damage. But this is the moneymaker floor. Cool. Alright, we're gonna have to really sap this guy. But I think we can manage it. Cool. Hello. He's already dead. We actually sap him faster than he takes damage, so we'll just continue to incant here. Unfortunately, we can't keep the sap totem alive, but I think we're going to be just fine. Cool. We don't need Awake. We don't need Engraft. We don't need Ensnare. We're good. Another unnamed tome. Actually, I don't even mind it because it just means that we get it that much earlier. It's so important to get that early against Seraph the Patient. We will prioritize it. And I want that Sap Totem. Sap Totem. I want that Sap Totem. I want it more than I want spell upgrades here. Okay. X costs. We have 0 X costs, so it doesn't seem particularly great here. Icicle Fracture. No. Gnarled Root. Sure. And then I think my priority here is just yeeting cards. The only relic that would be worth getting is Founding Seal. Even Sap Tap. Sap Tap is a free draw. We'll take it. We'll take Sap Tap. And then we'll just remove cards. We'll remove the Train Stewards. And I think that's all we can afford. 2 Train Stewards. Yep. Alright. Let's do it. I want it. I want it. We're good. The only issue is going to be melee weakness if we can't get this early. Luckily, we can play floor 2. Gives us plenty of time. Play you up top. And yeah, go nuts. Really should have probably... Hello, Nameless Siren. Really should have probably played all that onto her, but you know. It's like whatever, man. Oh boy. We're still going to do this because we can sap him down below the scary points. Okay. Good enough. Alright. There's the silence. You're already quick. Quick you. And now we're totally fine. Play everything up here. No, we want to play Preserve Thorn. Very cool. Get up there. Oh, boo. Silence. Crystal. Just playing for the incants here, guys. Nothing to see here. We will play this Sharpen. Cool. Welcome. Walk it off. And suddenly, ain't looking so good. Alright. Good time to heal you up now. Next time you get melee weakness, it's going to be a little scary. Makes me actually wonder if I should be... Maybe we do stack up here. Just to be extra safe. And then whenever anything comes up, whenever Seraph comes up there, we'll play all our incants up there. Like here, right? Like here's kind of scary. It's actually less scary than I thought it would be, though. Considering. What else do we have? I guess we can play this now. Should have played the Engraft first, but it's fine. Or not the Engraft, the Root first. Cool. Alright. Let's just get you guys big. Get real big. Cool. We will play this. We're doing 2,000 damage on this floor. That's remarkable. I wonder if we can get the kill here. It's pretty dang close. We'll sap him back down and kill him easily on the next floor. Wow, that was actually pretty cool. I'm legitimately surprised that we did that well, but now he's just dead. And no damage. Sapped him right back down. Alright, cool. That was incredibly solid. Very, very good run from beginning to end. Not much to say about that. It's the power of Sap Totem, and it's Sap Totem, especially when you get -2 unit costs. I'm gonna grab a water really quick. I'll be right back, and then we will jump into Umbra. Alright, so with Umbra, a couple different ways you can play it. One is that you can do Ember Drain package, which is pretty good on Predator, because you can stack damage shield, stack lifesteal. I mean, not lifesteal's not that great, but you can stack damage shield with Void Binding, and all that rage ends up being pretty valuable. That's one way to play it. Hey, Mr. Zibigity. Welcome to the stream. You can also do a 2-floor setup like we did just now, where you get Strangler, and then you get Strangler, and then you put damage shield on the Strangler, keep him there forever, while you have a Gorge unit going nuts in the top floor. So there's different ways we can play it, but the whole idea is, yeah, you really go one or the other. Either you go the full Ember Drain package, and you put the full Ember Drain package onto Wyldenten with Predator, or you go a impenetrable wall rat trap build, and then have at the top your Gorge unit who is getting huge, something like an Overgorger or Crucible Collector or something like that. We'll see how it goes. You don't really want to go Thornlord here, in my opinion. I don't think Thornlord's very good at Umbra. I think Thornlord is really the best with Stygian Guard, which is why I'm pretty happy we got it then. But let's see how it goes. I think I would prefer Predator. What am I doing? We need Shade Splitters. Yeah, Blink is just pure garbage. All right, let's jump into it. Preserve Thorns, Mind Collapse, Sharpen. Interesting. Root Split Mask. Or Jack Strips. I also really like a solo Ember Drain Strangler. I think it's really good. But solo Ember Drain Strangler or solo Ember Drain Predator both work really well. Predator, you get enough damage to just kill everything before they have a chance to hit you. Strangler, you just have damage shield for days and you know, he doesn't ever die. So either way works quite well. We do have an enabler with Mind Collapse, so if we get +10 and holdover, that should be able to carry us, especially during Seraph fight. We're going to always have backliners to kill with it. I think it's Root Split Mask. Although Jack Strips is like a guaranteed early trials. Some of them we don't have to worry about at all. Okay, well, out of the choices, we're going to take Predator here. The other thing you can do is get Cave In, and you have a floor getting like super stacked, and then you cave it in behind Predator, give it quick for a few turns. That can also be very helpful. But here, because of the root or because of the Jack Strips, we don't have to worry about any of these units. They're just going to die to the pyre. Play you out. Something like that. Okay, we will Mind Collapse our good buddy up there. And do something like this. Okay. Sure. Cool. How we doing? Not amazing yet. Let me think here. We're only getting a couple of hits. Let's get Shade Splitters. They would block hits. So we do something like this. 1 and 1 kills him. Done. Alright. Very good first string. We will probably not rely on regen for any of this. We're going to skip. Immortal Trade seems really good. Although, nah, it's actually not that good with Predator. It's not good with Wyldenten at all, because Wyldenten loses all of it either to the sweep or to the multi-strike. So we don't want Immortal Trade. Packed Morsels is okay. So we'll take that. I think Packed Morsels is the best of that set. Making a Morsel is also okay, but we would like a Gorger, but we can get one here. If we got something like an Animus of Will. Pain. Alright, we're going to go for it here. We got to be killing things, though. Armor's going to be a little bit tough. Negates a little bit of the jack strips. We're going to play on the top floor to give ourselves plenty of time. And I'm going to play Sharpens. We need to be able to kill backliners. That means being able to do a little bit of spikes damage would help out a lot. Root seeds. Pop you. Play you down here. Alright. We're already killing the front unit, so we don't care about the incants here. We can play Pack Morse. It's fine. It's fine. Root Seeds. Mind Collapse him. He's still... Apparently I miscalculated. My bad. Alright, how we doing? Sharpen. Kills everything. Okay. Let's just take more damage for no reason. Find that to be very helpful. And so far we've not taken any damage despite a massive misplay. Hit ya. Get wrecked. And I think you guys are just better off down here. Okay. How we doing? We're gonna kill him, amazingly enough. I am as surprised as anybody. Sure. No damage despite some misplays. I'm gonna go Steel Enhancer. And oh, just don't love this stuff. And Umbra Assault. We have targeted damage with Mind Collapse already. We're gonna skip here. Interesting. Shadow Eater is AoE, which we need. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll go left path here, and we'll get a... Ooh. Ugh. Not exactly what we were hoping for here. Allied Construct, no. Crucible Warden's okay. We're actually going to skip. Gosh, dang it. What do we want to dupe here? Dupe a Packed Morsels. But man, this is like not really what you want. It's probably Hellhorned, and we're hoping for another multi-strike, but that would be Fragile, which would be awful. What other draft picks could we get that are worth it? Dark Deal. Alloy of the Ancients. Ancient Synergy, Siren Song, maybe? None of this. Maybe Remnant Pack. No. None of that's really good. We'll go with Stygian. Ice and Pyre is okay. So we'll play Wyldenten up there, and we'll try to get kills on the top floor. Okay. So you're going here, take your one hit, and get some Umbra. I'm gonna block with that too, but okay. There's the Ice and Pyre at a really opportune moment. Let's play you. And let's block you with a Train Steward. Okay. Give you more stats. Sharpen as well. Well, Sharpen is pretty decent on him. And then we can't Mind Collapse anything, but we can play this. And of course, we want to make sure we're playing it on the floor where the guy incants. That's the ideal way to set that up. We're going to keep this pack morsels for later. You actually block all the hits, which is kind of hilarious. And that's it. Okay. Continue to stack. Although, how much do you need? 6. Let's do that up here. Play you there. Pop ya. And then just give you more damage and spikes. Cool. Okay. This actually saves us. No, it doesn't. Root Seeds is enough. Jackship's gonna do 2 damage. We need to at least play a Root Seeds on this guy. Let's Steel Enhancer here. This is enough healing. We don't need the healing there. Okay. Saves us 2 damage on our Pyre. And I think we almost have enough stats with a Sharpen and a Root Seeds. Heals oh, and another Sharpen. Or, you know what? Double Root Seeds? No, just another Sharpen. He should be enough to kill Talos by himself. He's doing 41 damage. Okay, just kidding. My bad. How about now? Still not great. How about now? Closer. Wow, okay. Well, let's hope we get enough damage on the top. Coming in clutch. What are you talking about, Nanginian? We're just fine. Clearly we were fine. I like Wretch. I also like Shard Channeler. Let's go Wretch. And Husk Hermit. And Capacity. So we want holdover on Wretch, and we want holdover on Ice and Pyre. Let's upgrade ourselves some units. Should we take a Vine Mother just to like have it on a floor? Get some stings. It is free draw, but it does mean we get our deck filled with stuff. I think you're right. I think we have too many priority units. Having 3 priority units is already about my maximum I want to ever take. Multi-strike on the sweep. Plus 10 damage on the sweep. Plus 25 health on the Shadow Eater. And plus 25 health on the Shadow. Ooh, yeah. Plus 25 health. We can get spikes on it very easily. Cool. Actually solid. And Strangler. No, we take Predator too. We want something that can do a lot of damage. Multi-strike is fine. So what we might end up doing is trying to get Cave In so we can drop both of them behind the Shadow Eater at the end. Oh. This is the greed play, but we're going to do it anyway. Because it's fine. We have a little bit of damage here. Pack morsels. Yay! Play you. Then double root seeds on the sweep for now. Wait a minute. 48 plus 34. Yeah, we're right at the edge. Let's do it on you. And pop you. Cool. Cool. Keep stacking you. Damage shield and use, great. It really doesn't matter. They're both gonna die anyway. How are we doing these jokers? We're gonna kill them because of the Preserve Thorns. Fantastic. Appreciate it. And double root seeds. Yeah. We'll have more chances to get more gorging. Ice and Pyre. Kind of unnecessary, but I'm going to play it anyway. We will be able to Mind Collapse one of them, which will be really solid. Shade Splitter. Yeah, you have a little bit of damage. Pop you. Double Shade Splitter here. For a stellar turn next turn, I guess. Wretch. And we want... Is it Lifesteal? Lifesteal gives us more turns. We don't want Lifesteal up top. We want damage up top. No damage here. We could also give you Spikes and Sharpen. Or we can give you Spikes and Sharpen. And then hit you with a Mind Collapse. We should be good here. With the Quick, we're doing a lot already. Yeah, we're good. Plus we can Ice and Pyre for 90. Cool. Sure. Skip here. Feast. Ooh. Ooh. That could be really solid. We're still waiting for a Cave-In. We need to also remove a lot of cards. We're good with unit upgrades now. I think we are capped out. So we're going to go spell upgrades. And holdover on Wretch is the first priority. Permafrost on Feast. Or Permafrost on Ice and Pyre. Then we can hold it till we need it. But I like Permafrost on Feast. Then we can just hold that until we actually get what we're looking for. Free root seeds are always good. No, we want this to be better. Holdover on Wretch. -1 on root seeds. And I am probably going to go for... this is Awoken. Actually, not going to take it. I don't think it's good. What we're going to go for then is Still, Restoring Retreat or Cave-In is huge. And we're going to get extra capacity on the next upgrade path as well, or the next upgrade as well. Spikes is fine. As long as we don't get damagey units, we're okay. Sweep is pretty annoying. But we can play it like that. And damage shield is good. Play this. Smack them up. Give you some extra damage and play you guys nowhere. We'll wait. The nice thing is that we do have extra health on our... oh wow. We actually get to feast here, which is kind of cool. Normally doesn't get to happen. Start with more damage, since you guys die immediately. You don't die immediately because you have a lot of health. And then we'll just see what we get out of the Shade Splitter to determine where it goes. 5 health is enough. Play it here. So it dies in 1 hit. Not bad. Dies in no hits. Ice Empire, fool. Alright, start stacking. We can do this. Not that we need to. And then we can Retch. Retch is amazing here. So we can go Damage Shield. We can't play these morsels because they died of the spikes. Okay. More damage. More damage, more damage. Retch. You survive, you survive, and you are good. Cool. Okay, Sting kills both of you. That's actually amazing. I was not expecting that. You die to spikes. Good luck. And just more stats. I really would love to have been able to play some of these morsels though, but it's fine. Hit you. Okay. Blast him. Retch. More damage shield. And we need to start stacking actually damage onto him, because he's going to survive a lot longer. The nice thing is that he'll lose all the lifesteal on our buddy Shadow Eater. We're going to lose 2 right here. And then we just stack you up. Sharpen. Okay, obviously we're not doing a lot of work right now. Kind of expected. You guys are all going to die, but you do remove his Ember Drain. Do something like that. Okay. Or not his Ember Drain, his Lifesteal. We're doing 60 per hit. I think the Sharpen does it. Yeah, that was enough. We can play this for fun. Feast it for fun and hit you. Cool. Very close though. Way too close. Oh, Restoring Retreat or Cave-In. Sure, we'll take it. Adaptive Mutation. We could get the sickest Shadow Eater that would die immediately. Skip. Skip. Yep. We need more damage shield than Gem Trove can provide. Get removal and duplicate? What are we going to dupe? What are we going to dupe? Is it the... it can't be Retch. I think it's the Feast. We can hold on to them for more opportune moments. Nope. Don't think I need this either. I mean, it's kind of interesting with the multi-strike to take the extra damage, but I just don't like it. I don't like having blights in the deck. Not a fan, you would say. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go Wyldenten, Husk Hermit, Shadow Eater, and I think we need to start stacking onto Shadow Eater early. He's going to be the key to success for us here. 1, 2. So this is a hilarious play. We can go both of you. Then we can feast them. Then we can retch them. And then we can eat them again. Not bad. We need to do 1 Shade Splitter. We're going to keep stacking you up. Wretch. I'm a fool. I played that so bad. I feel awful. Okay. Well, it is what it is. He's not going to do much to us, but I could have feasted. My bad. Packed morsels. Gives us way better morsels. Loving that. We will play this still to get damage shield, I think, on you. And since we have this here, what we're going to do, we'll play you guys down to the bottom. And then, these guys are all pretty crap. We're okay to lose them. We'll play Preserve Thorns. Smack these guys. Play 1 Root Seeds on you and 1 Root Seeds on you. Again, just trying to stack up this Shadow Eater to deal with Arcus, because I don't think these guys are going to be strong enough. Ice and Pyre, it's pretty good. Now we actually just want to Retch because we have better stuff with Retch. But let's continue to Root Seeds here. I guess we can do this. Play Sharpen and then Retch. Yeah, because now we get the Diamond Morsel, we get the Magma Morsel, Excavator, and then the Damage Shield up top. And all that's really strong. We're gonna get real thick. Okay, this is fantastic. This is like the ultimate turn here. So we get to go Retch to bring back all 4 of our morsels. Then we go 3 of them here. Play a 4th one. Oh man, that's just amazing. We're gonna feast. Play again. Mind Collapse you. Not that it matters, although we just gave that guy armor for no reason. And already he's getting big. Getting to be a big Shadow Eater. 350 damage against Arcus at this point. That's excluding any other stats we get from, like, Retch. Play this. Play this. We can Retch. Get you out. Get you out. Get you out. Play you here. Toss you. More stats. Very solid. Cool. Alright. This is, again, another fantastic turn to Retch. We have 4 in the Eaten pile. So we play all 3 here. Feast. Now we also have Damage Shield, more damage shield, and a Root Seeds. Okay. So we have 2 lifesteal. Still kind of sketch. We want, I think, more damage shield. Or is it lifesteal? I don't think it actually matters. We're going to go 1, 2, Morsel Miner. Give you more damage. 3 damage shield. That's actually going to be just fine. Yeah, we're going to be killing it by the end. Hit you for 6. But we got to soften him up a lot on that floor. Whew, okay. So we need 1 extra damage shield. Gets us another little bit of damage. And then I think the double Root Seeds is just enough to kill him. Wow. Okay, we need that Mind Collapse. Like, it's urgent now. Not Mind Collapse, the Cave-In. Ooh, that's not really what you want to see. Skip here. And we are going to go extra capacity. Spell upgrades. And more minus cost root seeds. There's the other holdover. So we can hold over a feast, which seems really good. Or we can hold over Ice Empire, which also seems really good. Oh, that's actually really tough. I think we're gonna do the ice and no. I think it's feast. It's gotta be feast. As much as I hate it, I love having a holdover Ice Empire, but we can permafrost the Ice Empire. We'll do that. Give it an extra 50 damage, and then we'll make another free root seeds. Yeah, that's gonna be big. Having the one feast every time. Petrified Heart, no dice, but this is good. Extra 25 HP. So, yeah, we're gonna basically be all in on getting the Shadow Eater to become massive. Yeah, and then we try to get at least... Do we get Thornlord here? Is Thornlord better? Because we can play most of our spells on that floor. We can play Ice Empire. You think it's better to just get the triple multi-strike? Or triple strike? My only thought is that then we could keep playing it up there. How many incants would we have to do to justify it? We'd have to do like... I mean a lot. You have to do a lot of incants. Yeah, okay. Let's just take it. Take the easy way. This is fine. We just take a little bit of pyre damage. We take a little bit of pyre damage, but I think it's okay. We actually take a little bit less too. So we play you guys here. Take a little bit of damage. Block some of that damage. And play you here. Okay. We're gonna take 10 damage here. Okay. So. Go nuts. And... root seeds you. I think we just feast everything. Prevents a lot of damage here. This guy's really annoying. If we could Ice Empire right now, that'd be huge. But we can't. Can we keep our dude alive? That's actually a valid question. We're so close. Sharpen does it. Then we can pop one of these guys. Probably the backliner. And pop you too. Damage here does not matter. We're going to take 40 from him. Nothing we can do about that. Then we can play Root Seeds. Plus the Wretch. And go nuts here. Okay. Ugh. How are we doing here? You're dying. That's good news. We can double Wretch. I don't think for this fight we will, but for Seraph, absolutely we will. Let me retch. Oh, I could have played another one. My bad. Okay. How many things? We have 7 morsels. So we need to get down to basically just those 7. So we go 1, 2. Play both of you and you. Play you up here. Get damage down here. Feast. Then we retch everything. Feast. How are we doing? This is before we get to retch. We're killing the boss. And that's not including all of the extra wretches we'll be able to do and feasts we'll be able to do next time. We just need damage shield. Oh, he's actually already dead. He gets hit. Yeah, we're good. But what we would do is we would do this. Play that. Play you. And that's it. Okay. Restoring retreat. Fantastic. Skip. That's what we want to do. We want to get restoring retreat so we can put Wyldenten behind at the very end. Alright, we got it. So we're going to do this. Hold over again. Do we dare hold over this feast? We don't want to hold over this. It's super appealing. It's super appealing. That's 2 feasts. It's just like... It's insane, right? That's got to be insane. What we're going to do, we're going to do this. We're going to -1 on another root seeds. And we're going to reroll. -1 on restoring retreat. Very valid question. Do we remove Husk Hermit? I don't think so. I think we still play it. But, well, we don't put him down until the end. We wait until the end. We are absolutely going to hit Shadowbox here without a question, so I think that's worth it. And then what we want to remove is... What? What do we want to remove? Oh, more morsels for Wyldenten instead? I really think we're going to go all in on Shadow Eater and then bring the guy down. Let's remove the Sharpens, I think. I don't think the Sharpens are valuable for us. They're too expensive and they don't add anything. Oh, that's actually very valid. Eventually he does get set down. Well, he won't get set down that fast though, because there'll be 2 floors. This is insane. We're gonna do this. This is the ultimate Wretch Feast floor. It's absolutely nuts. I should not be doing this. This is not. I don't think this is the ideal way to play. but we're gonna do it because it's fun. That's very true. We could just put the Husk Hermit on his own floor down here, let him die. Also valid. I'm gonna play this here. Maybe we do that. We just sack him. Good luck. Alright, we're gonna bring this dude down. Bring you back. Feast it. Wretch. Bring it back. Continue to stack your damage. Okay. We just need more morsels. There is more morsels. You're just fine. You're killing it. You're doing amazing. That was a misplay. My bad. Then we put stuff onto you. And we just put you here for funsies. Hit you, I guess. These guys are scary. The leaks are scary. We're gonna hit Shadowbox like right now, though. Wretch. Alright, everybody, get wrecked. Give you all the stat-based ones. Boom! 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 Give you these. This is also stat-based. Give you this. That's gonna help us out a lot. Gives us a lot of time to build up damage. Alright, another packed morsels is fantastic. I just give all the stats to you. Including this, Wretch, all the stats, give you all this stuff. We're going to feast, then we feast, then we hold over, or sorry, we bring all the stuff back. Again, all the stats up here. And all of these up here. Cool. Okay. Shade Splitter. What could you possibly be? I'm actually not going to play the Shade Splitter. Oh wait, I have to. I think it's good. I'm glad the morsels are getting it. I think they need it. Wretch. Okay, up here, stats up here. Do we just give him all damage? Yeah, they all have extra health and damage. And they have better upgrades as well. There we go. We don't have any damage shield though, which is a little bit scary. Hopefully we can overcome that. We also have all this Ember that we don't need. But we are getting pretty healthy. Okay. I don't know if Wyldentent's gonna get big enough. What are you, more damage? I also don't know if we'll ever see the light of day when it comes to other spells here. So what we're gonna do. We're gonna not play the rest. Although, yeah, we're gonna not play the rest. I actually don't think we can afford to do that yet. I think we can't afford to do that. We're gonna play lifesteal, lifesteal. The problem is he loses all of his lifesteal so fast. You, and then you three. Oh man. I think we're dead. Yeah, we're drawing 1 card per turn. Turns out, it's not so good. You're killing them. Let me think. Because we can't. If we could get behind the freaking Shadow Eater, we'd be fine. But we're not going to get it next turn. So we're going to do our best just to try to. Oh, we'll see how it goes. I think it's not going to be good, but we'll try it. Going to give you still as much lifesteal as we can. Is there more lifesteal here? There's not. Just a bunch of stats. And this puts him above the damage threshold for another hit from Seraph. Give you all the damage we can. He's quick. He's got some lifesteal. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. We're not doing any damage to Seraph right now. But we haven't also played all of our stuff out yet. So we're going to play you here. We'll retch. Again, all the lifesteal we can muster. And then damage. Play all 3 of you. Feast. Feast. Retch again. More lifesteal. More damage. $356. We have to do 3,000 damage. And a handful of hits. I don't see it working out, but we will try it. We're only doing 450 damage. Yeah, 2,000. Okay. Let's retch. Lifesteal. Lifesteal. Damage. Damage. Feast. Okay. Retch. Lifesteal. Damage. Lifesteal. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's very true. Husk Hermit was the liability. Also, imagine if we'd gotten a single damage shield morsel in any of that. Because lifesteal is just not as good. If we'd gotten damage shield, that would have been so much smoother. But it is what it is. We take those wins. All right. So that was certainly not the way you normally play that build, but it was okay. So we've done... What have we done so far? We've done Predator. We've done everything. We've done a mix of everything. We haven't done like a full Strangler. So what you can do now, Melting Remnant, you can do a Strangler Harvest build. So what you do is you get Tomb Units. And yeah, exactly. You get Tomb Units, you get Stealth, and you do a Sticky Rat Trap build, and then you just win. It's one of the easiest builds. You just need a Tomb Unit that has a lot of health, and you're going to survive and have a good time. You keep reforming it, or you put Endless on it, and it just tanks all the hits. And again, it doesn't have to be Stealth, but it certainly is the best of them. And then you get a Harvest unit to go behind and profit. That's what we're going to try. It's just... Okay. Alright. Alright. You know, it's fine. Sticky Rat Trap build. This is the stealthy Rat Trap build, and it's just an auto win basically. All right, so we're gonna play up top, so we have plenty of time to get our dude, and we'll just play these guys out. All right. Yeah. Just play these guys out, and then it's over. Turns out... No, we did. Turns out that stealth is pretty good when you have a unit that sweeps and makes sure nothing gets to the next floor. And by some miracle... Yeah, we just had a bunch of thorns. Yeah. Alright, skip. Skip. Wickless Baron. I don't know what to say. Thanks for the money. And multi-strike. Okay. 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 Game's gonna do what it's gonna do, guys. Sometimes you get these weird runs, sometimes you get this run. Spikes is not gonna matter. We're still gonna kill everything before we die to spikes. And even if we don't, the Wickless Baron will kill everything else. So we're gonna play it like this. We're gonna play 2-floor setup for now because we can't fit them all yet. But eventually we can fit them all, and it's gonna be glorious. For later. Because then we can put the one that is lower health up front and put the one that has higher health in back. That's the idea. You know what? Block all the damage, please. Thank you. It's not necessary, but I like it. No, you can go Predator as well. Multi-strike is always good with this build too. The point is you don't need health. So it's just okay, yeah, you're fine. So we just play you. Thank you. We're not going to play this Train Steward because we don't want anything to die right now. Root Seeds, and we're good. Okay, Sting saves us some damage. Double Root Seeds here. Yeah, you'll need the one level. But I wouldn't necessarily go Thornlord either, though. I don't think the Thornlord makes a lot of sense. Hello, Wyldenten. And, yeah. Okay. Skip. And skip. So we're gonna go full capacity. We're gonna remove everything but root seeds and reforms and the tomb units. That's it. We'll go for an artifact here. Could be good. I mean, I guess it's fine for like the couple of turns we have it. I guess that's true. Yeah, the consume's valid. Oh, okay. There we go. So anyway, what you were saying? What were you saying about being able to deal with units? I can't remember. Something about the being able to do big bursts on the top lane units. All right, we're gonna play bottom floor. We only need one. Play you here, block with you, and we're good. Okay. Play you. And we're gonna start stacking you for the eventual when you actually are relevant. Play this here for now. Put you up top. Continue to root seeds you. Yeah. Cool. Oh, I should be playing these calcified embers. But it's fine. We play you out again. Play you. And then after this, we'll make sure to play our calcified embers properly. Just want to do as much damage to Talos as we can. Okay, so what we want to try to do is play this in such a way, like we play you. Okay, we need to play these root seeds out as well. Need to get the other one. So we play one here, one here. We actually get to play the Calcified Ember, which we'll do on Talos. And sting you. Cool. Okay, how are we doing? Doing 90 damage to you right now. We can do this and this. Nothing to bring back, really. I guess we just play this for profit here. Blast ya. Cool. Okay. Now it's this floor that we're killing it here. Yeah, we can even afford to play this. Excellent. So we got rid of all the blights already, which sets us up perfectly for Diligent. There's Endless. So we'll take it with the hopes that, yeah, we're going to skip here. Take it with the hopes that we can hit one of the units if we can't get Endless on both of them. Let's go left path. Oh no! Narninian, the fame's coming in. All the fame. Gotta get rid of all that fame. No fame here, my friends. There we go. Alright. Endless, please. Endless, thank you. Appreciate that. And Burnout, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright. Now we're good. Do we have double upgrades on our dude? We don't. We could actually get some damage on him. Predator. Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess we get you a little thicker. Congrats. Cool, cool. I think Predator's great because they're gonna die to burnout, so we don't have to worry about it. They just die, and we just kill them quickly. I don't know. Are you thinking something different? I think this is absolutely fine. Both of them have burnout. Okay, we wanted this. We need permafrost on the Remnant Pact. We gotta remember that for later. Oh, we should have played you up top. I'm a fool. Lost some money in that. Wow, we are not getting these 2 units. They're like refusing. They will have none of this. Fantastic. Cool. Alright. There we go. Endless. Get in there. Get you up there. Heal a bit, and then just root seeds. They don't both have endless. That's why I got the endless Remnant Pact for exactly that. The idea is that we can not play it until we have Remnant Pact in hand. We just stall. And if we have to have it go through 2 turns, we have to have it go through 2 turns. We're not getting touched. Cool. So they both will have endless and 1 burnout by the end. Preserve Thorns. Skip. So we can get rid of like everything. So we're gonna prioritize removal. We'll still prioritize removal. Let's start with primitive molds. We no longer need them. And the train stewards are actually not awful right now, so we'll keep them. I'm not going to upgrade them, but we'll keep them around for a while. Maybe they're not even bad to keep till the end, just to put on the other floors. I don't know. It's better than keeping spells in the deck. Because then we can actually trigger Flicker's Liquor as well, which is pretty good. Yeah, it's just fine. We don't care about multi-strike. That's what I'm thinking, is that we just keep them. We might as well. There's no reason not to. Get big. Again, luckily, Preserve Thorns is coming in clutch here. You are not the Endless one, so we're going to put you here. Oh, now you're the Endless one. Just kidding. You weren't the Endless one, but then by some divine intervention. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can play you. Smack you. Hit ya. Hit ya. We'll play you out. Now we have both stealth and endless. There you go. There you go. Heal up. And root seeds. Cool. So if by some miracle they actually survive the first floor, they're not going to survive the second floor. And this is before we've also added the second capacity. Oh, I see you have stealth. Oh, that seems scary. I don't know what we're going to do about all that stealth. Hello. Goodbye. So this is the stealthy rat trap build. It's a little bit stupid, but it works. As I said, even if they kill the floor, they die on the next floor anyway. I don't want to get taken engulfed in smoke. Maybe I should take an engulfed in smoke. You can't have too much stealth. We're gonna go more upgrades here. Thorn fruit's great. Remove more primitive molds. I mean, do we just buff them? Do we buff the train stewards? I don't think we need to buff them. I think they're fine as is. They'll take care of all the ads. And we just play it out. Alright. Should be good. We should be able to hit the Blight with Flicker's Liquor. Okay, well, that works. That's what I think. I think we're going to be just fine. Okay, we go 1, 2, Guys. Hit the other train steward? Fantastic. I don't care what you hit now. Cool, cool. I guess we can play this here now. Cool. Hey, look, both. Well, we're gonna hope that this one hits. Did not hit. Please hit the blight. Did not hit the blight. It's fine, guys. It's fine. We'll take a little bit of damage here, but then we have these infinite dudes after that. Hopefully it's enough. It's actually this weird situation we don't necessarily want to take or draw that much, but it's fine. Took 5 higher damage, and now we're in the clear. We would certainly like to make all of our root seeds free, though. That would help out a lot. Okay. Please? Wait, we can guarantee it. Root seeds. 1, 2, garbage, garbage, sweet, sing. Okay. I should have actually put the Wickless Baron in front because he gets so much tankier. But I think we're going to be just fine here. Please hit the blight. No dice. It's fine. I still would rather play both them out because I'm not 100% confident that we're not going to need the second floor. And I'll take 10 damage to make sure that the second floor is a backup in case the first floor doesn't... Okay, we're good. We were fine. So we probably took 5 damage for nothing, but that's okay. Do we need it? Okay, we'll try it. We need spell upgrades desperately, though. Good, removal and spell upgrades. That's exactly what we want to see. These Wildwood Saps are pure garbage. Let's get rid of them. And... okay, first things first. We need Intent on Death to be cheaper. We need Permafrost on Remnant Pact. Reroll. -1 on Root Seeds. Hold over on Intent on Death. Okay. Should be good now. Predator 2. And we will start playing Root Seeds on the sweep now. Yeah, totally fine. We don't do any spell damage. And then we'll try to not remove too much, because we still want things that we can yeet from the deck, but... no, I want to be able to play both on the same floor. Cool. Means we're going to get a little bit of garbage, but we can deal with it. Okay. Just need those tombs, and we're going to get them next turn guaranteed. One of them guaranteed, and it's not the endless one, so that's fine. Play this, get that, get rid of this, and I am going to Intent on Death now. I could have played the Train Steward, but I was nervous we weren't going to hit any of the good stuff. And now it's like... over, friends. 8 stealth. Thorn fruit is amazing. Thorn fruit just negates all of the garbage. So good. Okay. It's funny because the stealth, the molten encasements actually get to do damage. I think we're still okay here. Let me think. 1, 2, 1. Thank you. Hit the blight. Fantastic. Very cool. We're gonna have stings for days. So if we look at our damage now, we have 140 plus 80, 220 times 23. That is enough to kill Seraph from full health. And the round will be longer, and we'll have some more upgrades before we hit there. Yeah, this is one of the coolest builds in the game. Highly, highly recommended. We don't need any more. We're good. I'm not going to take Engulfed in Smoke. I'm also not going to take Resin Removal. We're good. Let's just yeet some more spells. Let's get rid of Primitive Mold. And that's it. We keep everything else. Stings are going to be what we remove from the deck. Make root seeds, all the root seeds free. I don't want holdover on anything. Just make another root seeds free. And trinkets. Yes. No. Do we heal? Not anymore. Oh. Yeah, full pyre health. Sure, why not? And get Ember for no reason at all. Alright, we're good, guys. Let's do it. Here we go. Thank you for not reducing the space on this floor. We're not killing everything right away, but that's okay. He gets it anyway. I don't think... Do burnout units get it? Oh, you're right. The burnout units do get it. Yeah, that's totally right. So we'll play him in the back. This is not the endless one, though, so we actually cannot play it yet. Because otherwise we lose it forever. So we're going to have to actually go through a whole sequence here. Let's do this. Smack. Smack. And... Intent on Death. The one issue is that we have to actually do that. Now, you're the endless one, so we can play you. In the back. No, wait. He's getting the +5 anyway. Because it's dying. It's dying. That's why. Yeah. We're good. If I do this, though, now he doesn't get it. He still gets it. Burnout units do get it. Or burnout units don't get it. That's actually surprising to me. I didn't think it worked that way. But we'll still play it the right way from now on. Play you out. Smack ya. Play both of you guys in there. Intent on Death. Smack, smack, smack. Smack, smack, smack. Okay. Ah. It's okay, we can smack one of them really well. Get you. Okay. Now we get both, so we can play Endless. Oh, whoops, should have played that in the back, my bad. You already have Endless. We need to give it to you. Remnant Pack, that's right. Okay, I just want to make sure I played the right unit there. Kill you. Smack, smack, smack. And receipts. We still have 2 more turns. 2 more turns represents... It's a net of 5 stealth per turn. We don't play this first. Don't be a fool. And we have over 100 damage. So we're already killing him without taking damage, but you know, that's no fun. Bapia. And my guess is that we remain with 7 stealth. Way more than 7 stealth. 13 stealth. Wow. Stealthy rat trap build. Obviously this was the nuts. We got like everything that we needed for the run, like within the first couple of rings. We even started with the both molten encasements, so it was pretty locked in. But if you can get any kind of stealth at all, it's pretty easy to take Strangler and just win. You get a harvest unit, so that could have, you didn't have to get the Wickless Baron. You could have also gotten Big Sludge, although that would mean Big Sludge you would have to be a little bit more creative with space, but yeah, pretty solid. So that's my showcase of Wyldenten. Really weird Umbra build, mediocre Hellhorned build, pretty solid Stygian Guard build, pretty solid Melting Remnant build. Showcased, I think, all 3. We did full Strangler, we did full Predator, and we did 2 of on the Thornlord. We didn't do a 3 of Thornlord, but I almost never go 3 of on Thornlord. I don't think it's very good. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a really strong guy. It's a really strong champion. The only drawback is his 3 capacity, which makes it hard to fit other stuff. But and we also didn't really. Oh no, we did do an overstack floor. So we got to showcase a lot of the stuff you can do with him. Hellhorn could have been better if we'd gotten Rage, and the Umbra could have been better if we had gotten Permafrost on the Descend. But even still, ended up working out. So no complaints here. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. We'll be back again tomorrow with Soulguard the Martyr. And with that, the name of the day is Baftoy. You can call me Nate, you can call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And I'll see you guys in the next stream, or if you're watching on YouTube, in the next video.